So, welcome to Saturday morning. It's a bit chilly. I would be lying if I said my feet weren't a little sore. They're not too bad though, really. It's just the bits of my heels at the back that are a bit exposed. I'm just going to quickly get my torch out. I'm going to go on the viaduct now. My torch wouldn't change. It went on the very dimmest setting. It wouldn't change. I just kept on pressing it. It's finally gone bright now. Which is good. Oh man. Literally I just set off from home to try record an intro and there's already somebody coming out. And they look at me and they're like that, shaking their head. Like, oh for God's sake, delete the footage. Try again in a moment. I'm seeing a flash, I'm seeing a light in front of me. I think there's a cyclist or some jogger or walker. Huh. Do you know, I thought I'd be the only one on Saturday morning. The answer to that is fuck no. I'm just gonna just look at that. It's like a bloody crucifixion or something, or a cult gathering, but it's milk. Bizarre. So I'm just gonna have a look first. Yep, no poo or anything. So Saturday morning, I'm gonna be on my own for the whole day because there's normally a CAL person, which if I'm used to doing them doing nothing anyway, because they just don't help out, they just chat and do fuck all hardly. There's the 11-7 who is actually not a dining area, so and then yeah, it's just gonna be me all day. So do I realistically want to go out on a break walk? Probably not, because I walked a long way yesterday, and alternatively don't want to risk getting tired. Do you know, I was right in thinking there was somebody there. There was somebody walking their dogs. So yeah. So about going out my break, I probably won't, because well, we're gonna get absolutely slaughtered. I would have said, I can actually see now. You can see me now because I'm approaching light. I'll turn this off now. You know, for a Saturday morning, I didn't think there'd be people out. Do you know what'll happen when I get to work? There'll be people queuing to get in even before we're even bloody open. I'm like, dude, you've got here before me? I wonder if we'll get any Happy Meal promotion items today then. With it being a Saturday, you get loads of stuff on a delivery on a Saturday. So potentially, maybe. Do you know, I genuinely said Happy Way. Like, what's Happy Way? So, if it's going to come realistically, it's going to be today. Because the delivery comes on a Saturday. Of things, amongst others. So we've got no colouring pads. We've got no balloons. We've got no, what do you call it? Flags or anything. We've just got the toys. That's it. I mean, it's one less thing to hand out, really. If that's the case, if we do get some. We get flags as well. Thing is, I'm going to probably hand the flags out as opposed to doing the balloons, because balloons you have to blow them up, do a stick around them, then that's it. But with flags, well, they're already done, so you can just hand them out straight away. So, although to be fair, in the first half of the morning, you tend to have time on your own to do some, but then they're not a priority. Really, you've got to do bags, and then you've got to do the floor and other stuff. So only then if you have nothing to do, or if somebody asks for one, you go do it. I'm not as on edge as I was before. The last time I was on an early, I was on quite an edge because my dog had a fit, and I was all worried sick at work. And in that like space of mood, I wasn't there. Or because somebody thinks teamwork doesn't mean. So like so somebody complained in a positive way about, well, no, somebody complained, you know, the food for thought. Somebody complained about the management, gave me positive feedback. I've not seen the comments yet, saying like how good I am, and this idea of teamwork. I was like, yeah, but when you've got 8 people in kitchen, and you're stealing the one person that's doing dining area, that's not teamwork. You're asking somebody to not be doing their job. And if I'm talking to customers saying, oh, I'm a customer care assistant with a badge, they clearly don't get that. They want me in there. They don't want me out here when there's all you lot being what you're doing. I even started giggling for the right reasons. Well, there certainly isn't that much traffic out, which is a good thing. Nothing from that side. There's just one car coming this way, right down there. Is it one? Yeah, it's just one. I'm seeing a flashing light in front of me on the pavement that I can only presume is a cyclist. But I'm like, it's like 6:30 in the morning. There's no one around. Go on that side of the lane. Unless it's somebody just walking and they're just using the light as well, which would make sense. I've got mine. So I think he's moving. I think it's either he or she moving forward. We'll find out. So that flashing red light has gone. I can only presume it's a cyclist going along here. But it's like, if you're going along here, then you've got obstacles in the way. Mind you, you just see them as a little bit quicker than you would do if you're walking, so. Yeah, okay. Put them on for a bit. What is flashing though is one of these street lights up here is just randomly flashing. Well, full moon. Yeah. I would go that way. Oh, well, I would go that way. But it's 6:30 now, so if I go that way to get to there, well, it's delaying me, so I'm just gonna drive straight on. And this guy's driving with no lights on. At the back, yes, but the front, no. It's happening again, isn't it? Yesterday I was out in the fog with the dogs, and barely anyone had the lights on whilst they were driving. The thing is, with the reduced visibility and fog, you drive with your fog lights on so you can be seen better. You don't just drive with them off. And having just seen one person with the lights off whilst it's this dark, why? Man, back is hurting. It's not going to be long until I get to a bit where it's bloody light and I don't need to use my torch. It's so nice when it gets earlier, lighter earlier. Just a relief. It was just such a relief. Oh god, that was a big drop. It's just always dark. I've walked to work so many times and it's been dark. Kind of nice for a change when it would be light. Actually, I was just going to ask what the sunrise is. 7:42 in the morning. So after this, my next early, after today, my next early will be Thursday. So I'll ask about then. So next Thursday, which is when I'm next on an open, the sun will rise at 7:32. Oh, do you know what I just thought? Tuesday, I'm on a late, starting at 3. Oh, look, time the sun sets then. Wow. So Thursday, obviously, it's going to be like nearly 20 to 8. So Tuesday, when I'm in on a close from 3 till 12, the sunset is 5:08. Bloody hell. That's better, isn't it? That is much better. When it was just like you get to work at 3, going dark already. Or even setting off at like 2:30 and it'd be dark already. So for it to be like 10 past 8, 10 past 5 in the evening, that's when it sets, so it'll get fully dark at about 6, I would have thought. I should think so. Do you know, I'm curious now because I've got thin socks on, what they're going to like with my work trainers. I've got plasters, I've got Germaline. Oh, my back, the bottom of my back is sore. Like it's like a circular bit of my back, it's just like, ow. When I was on the way here, I saw the bus, 503 bus. I was like, well, I'm so glad I don't have to rush for it. And I was in town centre yesterday. I'm so glad I don't have to go to town centre often, because I weren't used to it. You just come along here that you don't even have to worry about cars. I walk to work and I'm like, I don't even have to worry about traffic. The only time really is crossing over next to Clare's Park, and that's it. That is it. But in Halifax, it's just like so many different roads, and it's like, oh my god, fuck off. It wasn't busy, but it felt it. Oh, and regarding going along the Hill Trail and round, I'm just going to go straight in. Which is not a surprise really. We'll go straight in. So say I put my headphones on, I've barely listened to them. So yeah, I'm gonna go right and go to work. It's 20 to 7.